We're starting this week off with shopping. Welcome to the internet. Look at how perfect those turned out. This tray right here has been working hard for me the last 24 hours. I'm earning my keep right now, okay? Hey guys, it's another week, another day, another dollar. We're starting this week off with shopping, not food, because everybody needs a little shopping in their life. We're headed into TJ Maxx and possibly Ross, we'll see. I need to find some pants for my husband. He is so hard on his pants, and his last decent pair have holes in them now, so we're trucking on finding some pants for him. And my daughter, she's got money burning a hole in her pocket, so we'll see what we find. So I found two pairs. He has a size that's really hard to find, but I managed to find two pairs. So these are the Levi Strauss 514 straight. And these are Levi's, what are these? 505 regular. This one's $24.99, $24.99. So I found two pairs. That's a win. All right, I also found this pair. This is a Lucky brand, 32.30. They're a clearance pant. These are more like dressy pants, which he doesn't have any nice pairs of dressy pants, so it might be a good idea to have these on hand. I mean, they're not like dressy, but they're not jeans. They're not work jean pants. Oops. So I'm gonna put them in my cart and think about them. All right, I put those fancy pants back. We found these gum for $4.99, and then my daughter picked out sand. Our friend parked right next to us in the parking lot, so we're gonna leave her a little note on her car. And my total for the two pairs of pants and the gum was $59.62. And my daughter's total for her Connect sand that she bought with her own money was $8.74. My daughter requested stopping at the thrift store on our way home. We pulled in and it's like bursting. There's stuff lined all outside, so let's go in and find some treasures. Like, I wasn't kidding when I said it's like bursting. So many toys. This is just the outside area. I haven't even gone inside yet. Treasures were found at the thrift store. A Barbie bunk bed. It turns into a couch. It was what, $2? $2.15. That's a score. And, whoopsie daisy, I found a pair of men's pants that are that size that I needed for $9.99. So I'm just gonna have my husband try these on and try the other ones on. If he wants them all, he can keep them all. I had to run back in because literally as I was pulling out, I noticed that they had kids golf clubs and they were $9.99. That's exactly what I was looking for last weekend at the garage sale, so I was excited to find this. Lunch after our outing this morning for my daughter. It's just me and my daughter home today. And then these are the leftover potatoes and carrots from the chicken that I roasted at the end of last week. And I just fried 2 eggs and put them on top, and yeah, just pan-seared what was left of those veggies. Then we have this huge bowl of watermelon. I think we're gonna make some of this into some popsicles before it goes bad, but I cut up the rest of it, so that's that. And we're gonna eat. Well, this is a messy thing that's happening right now in my kitchen. So this is the watermelon juice that we've got. This is 4 cups of it. And we just put it in our food processor and strained out like the chunkies and the seeds and stuff. And then I put this in. This is dragon fruit lime flavored, like a drink mix thing, just to add a little extra like sweetness and flavor to it. It tastes really good. So it was one of these for 4 cups of watermelon juice. And then these are like super old Tupperware. Can you see the Tupperware logo on it? Got these at a garage sale ages ago, and I've used them a couple of times, but they've been sitting in my cupboard for quite a while, so we're gonna put these to use. And it just has lids like this, so you just stick them on top, bloop, and stick them in the freezer. So here we go. This is gonna be risky business. I'm not sure how many popsicles that's. I guess that was about a cup.
Is this dry?
Yeah. So that was about a cup of liquid for all 6 of these molds. That took forever to get the lids on, but they're on. So I should be able to get 4 trays of this. So I'll be able to use my entire set of molds for this. See what I can do without spilling it all over now. Just kidding. I'm at 1 cup now, so let's see how many more I get out of this. There's juice everywhere. I got 3 trays out of it, and into the freezer they go. I feel like it's too early to call this dinner, but also is this gross? So I had a little bit of this left. I opened this a couple weeks ago and I've just been slowly picking away at it. I've had this in my cupboard for like a long time. I don't have any dairy-free milk at the moment, so I'm using creamer in it. Is that gross? I mean, it does the trick. This granola, it's good. I found it on the clearance rack because it's 4:30 right now, so maybe this is first dinner. Gobbling up dinner before I can even get a shot of it. Well, dinner for human number 2. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I am starting some bread dough for sandwich bread loaves for a dinner that we're gonna have tomorrow night. I just finished getting it all kneaded in the mixer. It's kind of a sticky dough. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but mine is. So we're gonna let that sit all day. This is sourdough sandwich rolls by Farmhouse on Boone is the one that I'm following. I've never done this recipe. I feel like I'm doing a lot of new sourdough things lately, getting more adventurous. And then we're starting off on our new beef. We're gonna do burgers tonight. Maybe I should grab one from up above. Burgers tonight. And then I need to feed my sourdough because I've got like 100 milliliters left in here. And I also want to start a loaf of sourdough bread tonight. So I need more starter for that. I'll mix that up. I'm loving my free USA t-shirt I got out of a free bin at a garage sale. Super comfortable.
Internet?
What?
Talking to the internet?
Talking to the internet. Talking to my best friend, the internet. All right, let that sit out all day. Lunch is happening today. We've got hot dogs, cheese, we've got olives, we got fruit, and my daughter's gonna have a granola bar and seaweed. My son is gonna have a gluten-free muffin with his, and he's got the same arrangement. And then with no food left behind that we're trying to accomplish here in the house, this is the last of those potatoes and carrots from the roasted chicken last week. I smushed them and I'm frying them up so they're a little crispy, and then I'll put 2 fried eggs on top again. So no food left behind. Here we go. We're gonna see how these watermelon popsicles turned out. Kids are gonna have them as a treat. We have dinner going tonight. We got burgers on the stovetop. We've got our condiments. We got fruit. We got all the toppings. And then my buns are toasting in the oven. By the way, the kids had the popsicles this afternoon and they were delicious, so those were a hit. Feels like it's been a whirlwind day today. And yes, I'm still wearing the same shirt I was wearing yesterday. I never changed my shirt. That's the kind of day it was. The kids and I lounged around all morning. I read aloud to them and we played games and just hung out together. It's a sweet time. The weather was like perfect today. So perfect. And we've been doing yard work like all afternoon, mowing and weeding and all that. So we're wiped out. The kids are doing some screen time now, some downtime. But I saw our huckleberry bushes are pretty full, and so I'm gonna go pick some huckleberries. And no, we did not plant any of these. I don't even know, can you buy huckleberry bushes like from the nursery? These were here when we did all of our landscaping, and we just left them because we liked them so much. I am in my socks right now. It's probably not a good idea. But I saw a bunch of berries, and I don't know, are huckleberries a regional thing? Because we're in the Pacific Northwest. So I'm not sure, like, do they grow other places? Okay, did the kids eat all of the huckleberry bushes off of here already? I swore I saw a whole bunch of them. See? They're just like small little berries. They're pretty tart, but they have good flavor. But yeah, let's pick some. See, there's a bunch on this bush, all over. They don't add up any too quickly. I got a bottom full in my bowl, and that's about it from these 3 bushes. But I'll show you some of my stuff in my garden. So this is a mystery. Oop, I'm gonna lose my bowl. This is a mystery. I'm not sure what it is. I could probably scan it to find out. I thought I planted an elephant ear here, but I don't think the elephant ears bloom, so I'm not sure there. This is one of my favorite plants. The blooms are all gone for the season, but it is a dwarf Korean lilac paladin? I don't know. The tag's still on it. And then look at my lilies. Aren't they pretty? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, these are so pretty. This one, I love this one. And a couple still popping up. What else do I have? Not much else over here that's worth noting at the moment. This I thought was going to be ugly, but I planted it because the seeds are really cheap. And it's one of my favorites, actually. It's the cutest little decorative grass. Up on the deck, we've got cucumbers that are starting to come out of there. Still don't have any ripe tomatoes. I don't know how I don't have any ripe tomatoes yet. I discovered the other day that you're actually technically supposed to prune them as they grow to like help them be more productive. Never done that. So some year in the future we'll have to give that a try. But there's so many tomatoes on it, just none of them are red yet. And then we have all these growing in on the side of our house. We planted these all last year, and they got a while before they fill in. This one actually filled in really nicely already. And this is my project that I started about a week and a half ago. Started edging this because there was just weeds and stuff all growing along the side of the house. The goal is to get it all the way around and also do the edge here, but I just haven't gotten that done quite yet. Slowly but surely. This is my gardening pride and joy this year, really. This is my big accomplishment. I have yarrow, sage, thyme, rosemary, oregano, and lavender. And then I have all the same stuff again on this side, but they're all filling in really nice. And yeah, this sage has gotten so bushy. I had to rip the oregano down because it was just like overtaking everything. But I love my yarrow. It's got so many blooms on it right now. So I'm happy about this. But unfortunately, that's about all I got to show you for gardening. So the plan was to make this whole back field into a nice little apple orchard and garden space, but things got away from us this year, so that's not happening this year, but that's okay. Future years. Also, my weekly life hack tip, put an air mattress in your backyard and you will thank yourself. It's like the best ever. If you don't have a trampoline, this is the next best thing. A lot cheaper than trampoline. We have spent so much time on this air mattress in our backyard. It is so perfect. Seriously, do it. It's the best thing ever. Happy Wednesday. We're off to a sourdough kind of a day here. We've got sourdough sandwich rolls from Farmhouse on Boone. I got a loaf of just basic sourdough going, and then I think I am improving on my English muffin recipe. I'm about to put these on the skillet and cook them up, and we'll see how they turn out. Look at how perfect those turned out. Way better than my other attempts. Very pleasantly surprised. Here's my hoagie rolls, sandwich rolls, whatever you want to call them. They turned out really good. Oh my gosh, those look good. And then check out, these turned out amazing. I followed the recipe still, but I changed the way that I did the steps, and man, these turned out so much better. After baking all of this beautiful homemade bread today, we went on a grocery haul, and I got 2 extra kiddos tonight, so we're gonna do pizza for dinner, because that is a winner, across the board winner. This one is gluten-free, and this one is regular. And then my husband and I might just end up doing just like, actually he'll probably eat pizza. I'll probably just do like a deli sandwich with this bread, and we'll save our dinner plans for tomorrow night. The kids had a sleepover with their friends, and here's what's left. They each got to share a bag of this Lucky Charm stuff with their friends, so nothing left, all gone. Breakfast is done. We've got lunch going on for 4 kiddos today. Thank God for chicken nuggets. Whoever invented chicken nuggets, thank you very much. We had a variety of different fruit requests, and we had one kid that requested 12 nuggets, so everybody else said 5 was good. And then I've got Nicole's signature salad happening, my all day, every day salad. And I'm gonna pull these fun little Kool-Aid berry splash drinks out of the fridge. These I got a couple of weeks ago and just stuck them in the cupboard thinking I'll bring them out for a fun summer day. So the summer day is today, so we're gonna drink those with lunch. And this tray right here, my single big cookie sheet tray, has been working hard for me the last 24 hours. I cooked bread sandwich roll thingies on it last night. I baked cookies on it for the kids this morning. I got this bag of almonds that I got at Costco, 2 weeks ago, a week or 2 ago. These are just raw almonds, and I was gonna try roasting them myself because I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. I don't know, I had this grand idea of like getting almonds that didn't have seed oil on them and roasting them myself. Kind of regretting that decision right now, but I've got the time, so I'll make that happen. So I'm gonna throw these on the pan and roast them in my oven. And then last but not least, once that's done, I need to make myself some breadcrumbs. So I have some leftover sourdough bread that I pulled out of the freezer. It's from like a week or 2 ago. So I'm gonna grind this up in my food processor and then roast it in the oven for just a few minutes till it's crispy. Then I'll have breadcrumbs on hand, cooking from scratch is no joke, but hey, my grocery budget is thanking me right now. So, and then this is an overcooked loaf of sourdough. I put it in the oven this morning and then walked away. I did have a timer on it. And my son turned the timer off and then hollered at me that he turned the timer off. I did not hear him because I was in my bedroom. And so this sat in the oven a few extra minutes than it should have. So it's a little extra crispy, but I think it's still edible. Like, it's just really dark on the outside. I guess we'll see when we cut into it later. Anyways, those are my food projects that are happening in the kitchen today while I'm still in my clothes from yesterday. Yes. Okay, here's my last couple days of kitchen action. I feel like I'm earning my keep right now, okay? There's a lot happening. We got a lot done. Now I'm gonna take a break. Okay. All right, there wasn't much of a break from the kitchen. There was a short break. The kids are requesting a snack platter, so this is what they are getting. Okay, you'll have to suffer through. There's children yelling and screaming and running all over the place, but I'm getting dinner ready. So we're doing shrimp po' boys tonight. So I've whatever you call it, de-shelled these shrimp that I pulled out of the freezer a couple days ago. These are shrimp that my husband caught going shrimping. And then I'm just gonna dredge them through some flour, some egg yolk, and then some breadcrumbs, the breadcrumbs that I just made, with this Creole seasoning in each of the layers. And then I'm gonna air fry them in my little Ninja Foodie air fryer. And then I'll show you when I put together the sandwiches. If you have never had a po' boy, you are like really seriously missing out on life. I discovered them when I was a teenager, when I went on a trip to Mississippi, and never heard of them before. Would have never had any idea. And we were introduced to po' boys down there, and they're life-changing. They really are. There's something special about a po' boy sandwich. Crumbs are a little bit chunky, but that's okay. We can do chunky. And then here is the hoagie rolls that I made yesterday. I just spread some like garlic butter on them, and I'm gonna throw them in the oven to broil. So they can be toasty on the top. Let's check on these. They're just about done. I just did like a test run to see how they would crisp up. So they've been in there for about 8 minutes. And then the kids are done with their snacky time. This is what's left of it. Lots of popcorn. I'll probably just leave this out on the counter and they can snack on this as well as dinner shrimp. Okay, I still have some shrimp cooking, but this is the spread. So you have the buns, you put the shrimp on the buns, you put a little bit of shredded lettuce, and then this is the sauce. I think you pronounce it remoulade. Remoulade? This is the recipe I have been using since 2017 is when I printed it, so many years. Shrimp po' boys. So the remoulade sauce is mayonnaise. It's usually horseradish. I didn't have any horseradish on hand this time, so I put in some powdered mustard, which according to my best friend Google has some similar like taste profile. It's not quite the same, but it's still fine. I tasted it. Pickle relish, minced garlic, cayenne, and then soy sauce, lemon juice, lime juice, and sherry. And you mix that together and it's really good. Are you ready for this? Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Friday has come.
Hi.
First stop of the day was a black iced coffee.
And then we went to UPS.
I'm fasting this morning because I feel like I've been eating too much and I've been snacking too much. So getting back on track. So I needed some coffee for my fast today. We have, how many stops was it?
I don't know, 7.
1, 2. We've already made the first 2 stops. Stopped at McDonald's, first stop of the day. I had to drop a package off at the UPS store. We did that.
We're at the UPS store.
Yes, we just dropped it off. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more stops, I believe, that we need to make. So I figured you guys could come along. We're gonna go pick up some more chicken feed at the co-op. So that'll be our next deal of the day. Okay, what stop is this? Stop number 3, technically, but our first stop, taking you along. We're at the co-op. We're gonna go look at the baby chicks because why not? Darn it, the chicken room is closed right now. We can only look. Oh, I bet it's closed because they're probably putting their new stock in. Don't they get them every Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Could you look me up to see the first row?
Okay, so grit, chick grit. Oh, yeah, those are fake eggs. You can put them in the coop. So it'll, I don't know, it's supposed to, what is it supposed to do? Realistic ceramic eggs are versatile as actual eggs. Encourage laying. Retrain hens. Discourage chickens from pecking eggs and more. Yeah, it's just supposed to teach them, like, oh, this is what you're gonna lay, and this is how you do it. So I don't really know. I'm sure there's a point to it, but okay, we probably need grower grit now since ours are older. Let's see, how many weeks are they? Let's figure this out. Chicken poop. What is this?
I think it's
Put it on your lips?
It's not actual.
It's like a joke. That's hilarious.
Can I get it?
We got this one, the grower grit. Oyster shell. We also want mealworms. This is $39.
Oh, that's like
So that's $40 for like
the same size as this.
for how much? This is 48 ounces. So 3 pounds of that is $40. Oh goodness. Okay, so this is $45.99 for 5 pounds. So I think that's our best deal. Let's go get our feed. So $83.69, and we gotta go pick up our 50-pound bag of feed at the barn around the corner. Okay, here is our big bag of feed under here, 50 pounds, and we're headed into the library next.
Yeah, we get the Harry Potter movie.
Yep, we're gonna pick it up right here. Put them in the return.
What book? What book?
Adding our colors to the mosaic. This is a kind of a fun summer thing that they're doing. This is actually a cool little catalog I just found where it like suggests other books if there's a book that you like my son loves Dogman, so there's a bunch of other books that he might like. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So we're gonna check some of these out. Playing with fun things at the library, and then these are the things we got to pick up today. We're really excited to watch the new Harry Potter movie. New to us. Okay, they requested stopping at a playground. I'm literally parked directly in front of it watching them, so I'm gonna get a little quiet time because I'm never alone anymore. I miss that. Moms that have homeschooled like their kids' whole lives, I have the utmost respect for you. The utmost. I have been homeschooling for what? 2.5 months? And I'm never alone now. I'm never alone. I am an introvert, so I really like being alone. Like, being alone is a vital part of my sanity. I I'm gonna have to figure out some way of balancing that come next school year. How do you do it? How do you do it? If you're a homeschool mom, how do you do it? How do you get alone time? How does that happen? Because even if you have babies, they take naps, so that's like alone time. Oh, my friend is here. Just noticed my friend is at the park. Should probably go out and say hi, but I'm enjoying my alone time. Anyways, a couple more stops to go.
Hearts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a long one. Next stop, Home Depot. Here we go. This is what we need. $7.98. We need 4 bags of it. You can do it? Penny, we need one of these. $12.98. You can put that on the cart. Okay, 40 pounds. Look at him go. That's impressive. Good job. One more. Total was $49.08. And then it occurred to me while we were at Home Depot that we're literally in the same parking lot as Fred Meyer, so we're just going to Fred Meyer for a couple of things instead of Costco. I couldn't find any pork tenderloins at Grocery Outlet the other day. Buy one, get one free, so that's kind of perfect. I want to get like 4 pounds of it. So this is 2.06 pounds, and this is 2.07. So that's like 10 and 10. So only $10 for this. Great price. They have Twisted Tea Light lemon. He's not gonna like that. Yeah, half and half. $20.99 for just 1 pack. A half and half. Questioning my judgment about how much this will feed, so I'm swapping it out for almost 3 pound packages, so that's 6 pounds. So putting these ones back. I'd rather have too much than not enough. We're getting a bunch of roses. These are $9.99. Sorry, not a bunch of roses. I mean, it does have roses in it. Those are pretty. My daughter picked them out, giving those to a family member that is grieving a loss right now. So go put those in our cart. And our total was $48.38. We made it. We made it through the week. Where it's just afternoon, I think. What time is it? 12:30. I'm gonna go inside and have myself a giant salad and get along with my day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.